Hi everyone, it's Ron again. Wanted to talk a little bit about perspective on grief that I got from my therapist, and just about being grateful for what you have had, what you currently have, or what you've had in the past, and um, just a little perspective on that. A while back, I was talking to my therapist about my departed friend James, and most of you who have watched my videos or listened to my podcast or on my Facebook, you've heard me talk quite a bit about him. James was the best friend I ever had, my soulmate, my partner in crime. Every cliche available, not really a cliche. And I was talking to my therapist about that, and I was in denial. I was in the denial stage of grief with him for at least 10 or 11 years, maybe a little longer than that. And it's still extremely difficult, as anyone who's lost someone really close to them knows. But my therapist gave me a perspective on it that I hadn't thought of before. When I asked her if she thought that we might, I asked her if we might get more than one soulmate in this lifetime. And she responded that with something I hadn't thought of before, really. She said, there's a lot of people out there that never get one even. There's a lot of people out there that never have the kind of relationship you had with James. They never have that with anyone. And hang on a second, a couple people. It never ends around here. The weirdness. Okay, they just randomly stopped right in front of me. Alrighty then. A couple guys on those electronic scooters, they just come along, they just randomly stopped right in front of me. Well, back to my point. She reminded me that, and I'm sure it's true, a lot of people never have that kind of relationship with someone. They never have someone they can always be just unfiltered with and be totally secure that that's fine. Someone that accepts all their faults, the true unconditional love. And that really gave me a new perspective on it, gave me a better perspective on it, something I just hadn't thought of before. Sorry for the distraction. Those dudes just really extremely distracted me. It's something to keep in mind for everyone, because I see, especially during this pandemic, and I might be guilty of this as well, a lot of people really not valuing what they do have, and the people, especially the people they have around them. And it bothers me. I think that there are a lot of people that don't fully comprehend the fragility of life, and how quickly everything in your life can change. James's death was very sudden and unexpected. He died. He was just a few months shy of 41. It was very unexpected, which makes it a lot more difficult. Um, just remember, basically everything in this universe is a limited time offer. And think about that. I have to remind myself all the time. Again, especially in these times, it seems like, even considering the social distancing and all that, people are more distant than ever before from each other. I think it's becoming comfortable for people to just stay distanced and not communicate with people other than just the occasional random text message, which is fine in and of itself, but that's not really connecting. Well, I just wanted to share that while it was in my head. Again, maybe sometimes we get lucky and we get more than one soulmate in a lifetime. Maybe some people manage to have 3 or 4, and that's pretty amazing. But it's also amazing that I had 1 even. And remember, we are luminous beings. We have to take care of our souls. And this time, all I can say is, if you're struggling, as I am in this time, just dig down deep. Dig down deep and draw on your inner resources. Draw on your inner resources. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful even for things and people that you've lost, that you had that at one time. All right. I hope everyone's hanging in there. Have a good night.